In this video, I'm going to be talking about what is file system fragmentation. What is file system fragmentation? File system fragmentation is the tendency of a file system to lay out contents of files non-continuously to allow in-place modification of their content. That, of course, is a Wikipedia definition, which means it is a garbage definition. Okay. So, when you have a hard disk, what ends up happening as you put data down into the disk, what ends up happening is there will end up being situations where the program, the file system, is trying to use as much of the space as possible in the most efficient way possible. And so what that means is that sometimes it has to split data up and put, like, say for yellow, it has to put it all over the place. This green has to put it all over the place, right? Because there's not enough space for it to be in one continuous track until you defragment. Which we'll go over in the next video. So what ends up happening is that the file system will end up with not enough space on a certain amount, on a certain part of the hard drive, so it has to break that file up into onto different parts of the hard drive. And it really is as simple as that. So that's what file system and fragmentation is that sometimes if there isn't enough space on a certain section of the hard drive, it has to cut up the data and put it on a different place. Now, why this is bad is because it causes slowdown. File system fragments as a so why do file systems fragment? File systems fragment as a way of making the most efficient use of storage space available to it at the time, right? So defragmentation can become a possibility once you actually delete some data, but we'll go over that in the next video. Why is file fragmentation bad? Because it can slow down hard drive speeds. It can, but more than likely it will over time. So that's what it means. That's what a fragmented file system is, and that's why it happens.